Hello GTRT, welcome to Super 2 Series Round 2 at Monza in NSX late 2000s now. This time around, gone from the newer one last round now to the older one. Currently doing qualifying at the moment. So I'm going to take you around my first lap here. Coming into the first heavy braking zone of the first chicane. I need to look up the corners actually. I don't know why I haven't done this beforehand. So, go through there, nice and tight. These next corners here, don't want to overdo them. Especially running out on the curbs, they can pull you off quite badly. And try and keep away from them as much as you can. So we've got around there. And coming now down to Ascari. Is it Ascari? Pretty sure it's Ascari. Half a second up at the moment on Micha's time. Got through there pretty bang on really, is what I wanted to do there. Coming into Parabolica now, the last corner. It's very tight on entry, then it opens up on the exit, so you can really lean the car out. That leads you across the line. It does a 1:29.5, so I come round for a few laps. I don't improve, so I pit now for the supers, so I was on softs. Micha gets a bit close to my time, he was 6 tenths away, but now he's about just under a tenth. Now I think this is my actual lap now, so speed it down straight because it takes, about 20 seconds, 25 seconds to get to the first corner. So looking for the 150 there, just braking just after that. Turn in, ride over the curb, ride it on that sausage. Coming into the Lesmos, that's what they're called. As Osby goes P2. We've got Duke on the left there, he's obviously gone too wide on Lesmo 1. So got through there tidily. Now we're coming down underneath the old bank circuit up towards Ascari. Just over 2 tenths up on my time. Ride the curb. I cut it a bit too much, so it sent me a bit wide, but didn't cost me too much, so luckily I got away with it. And speeding down the back straight here, looking for the 100 board on the left there, braking just after that, down to third. Patient on the power, getting too eager, not to let go of it. Anyway, brings me across the line to a 1:29.145. That's the fastest I've ever done in that car. So luckily I did it on the quali lap. So it's me on pole again. Osby, I can see him this time in P2. Micha, P3. George has finally emerged. He missed round 1 in P4. Adam P5, Matevs, P6, Vantage, Love Island, Duke, and I think Dungeon after that, and then Riley. Buddha, he's gone. So I get a pretty good start. Not too much wheel spin. Osby is a bit worse, but Micha gets a very good start. Gets straight into my toe. It already looks to go for the overtake. Through turn 1. So on the outside, I'm trying to desperately keep to the inside as there's a very close group back there. Someone's got a penalty. I think it's Jay missing a card. There's a card track map far behind. Riley just goes straight on. Osby spinning. Who's that? George went sideways. Osby's the wrong way. There's Jay. There's Osby. Riley. Oh, there's Duke again. Spinning. Okay, let's have a look here a minute. Duke's up aside with Love Island taps him wide right. That's where Love Island gets his penalty. Yep. On board with Aid. just behind Riley. Riley storms in. Goes wide. Ooh, that's close. I don't think Buddha and Aid could see each other. Allspace is recovering from his spin, and then Duke spins behind him. Let's take another look. Dirty tyres. Yeah, just forwards it too early. Osbey, yeah, he raised the curb a bit too much. Unsettles his car. George gets attacked from behind. I think that's Riley, yes. Whacks him into Osbey, okay. It's a bit unfortunate for Osbey, and George has got all the damage in the world. Riley and Loweland pick up the pieces there. Kind of. So, Matev's got a bit sideways on exit of Ascari. The field has annoyingly spread out quite quickly. Me and Micha are steaming away already. Come down lap 2 now. The gap between Micha and I, it decreases. You know, you have like a more than a half second gap, and it'll be nothing by the end of it. So you really got to be careful. So we've got a few people here pitting: George, Riley, Duke, Oz. Myself coming through the chicane. Micha's right on me, see now, you know, closed right up on the straight. Already opening the gap to P3, which is Adam. Made a good few places there from, I think, P5 he started. And he's got Matev's just behind him. Vantage and Buddha and Aid. They can't see each other. Coming towards Parabolica for the second time. Line of stuff, I think Age actually just overtaken Buddha somehow there in the Ascari. Yeah, me and Micha are already getting a pretty sizable gap to P3. As Micha's a lot closer this time, so he's probably going to have a little look, possibly. Back on board with myself. I'm gonna just take the normal line. He's in the mirror, he's probably fuel saving, which is a good idea. I'm trying to fuel save in parts of the lap as well. Jay is a bit off the top 7. He's keeping close tabs. Riley, George and Hoss overtaking George here down the main straight. I think he gets the job done, yeah. On the inside. Back to the main group. He's gone a bit wide. Ooh, so nearly hit the front of the car there, but he got the rear. It's probably going to cost him some time. I don't think he pits. He loses a bit of concentration. So he goes to the left a bit there. Here, I decided to put my car on fuel free and just let Micha go past. I thought, try and get some slipstream out of Micha, save some fuel behind him, play a bit of tactical game, and then when I've saved a bit of fuel, I will blitz it for a few laps to try and make a gap to him, catch him unaware, you know, off guard. The rest of the groups here still pretty line astern. See, I'm just whacking it in 3, 4, just keeping a gap to him, don't want to close up really, no need. I'm happy with his pace, you know, he's pretty quick at the minute, it's on the supers. Coming through here, he cuts this right hand chicane, I think, or was it, I don't even know which one he cut, but he cuts one of them. Game doesn't like it, tells him off, gives him the penalty. So he pulls to the right and kind of screws my plan up already. Aid of that damage, coming through the chicane, you know, rear's not going to be very nice on him, so lost a place to it's Jay now actually. He's gone down to 8. Back there we've got Buddha has overtaken Vantage. Well, we know how that ends later on. So coming to the end of lap 4. Obviously Meech's just taken a penalty, so I've gone past him again now. And these next few laps now I'm thinking I've got a bit of fuel. Try and blitz it for a few laps, make a gap. See Meech is gaining in the mirror. He's just going to whack it to field 6 and just stick behind. Aid has pitted, probably to repair that damage, and he has. Going into the chicane here. Or maybe not. I'm going to go look at these two. Oh yeah. That's where Buddha got lag knocked, or it looked like lag to me when I saw the video. Still spinning. Vantage, obviously, he waits. So he didn't really have to, but he did. Fair play to you, Vantage. As I go a bit wide on Parabolica there, I hit that yellow curve, it sent me sideways a bit. I was like, oh, don't want to do that. Luckily, didn't lose anything from it. Actually got the fastest lap. And here I'm just weaving down the straight, trying to bring it back to. So was it Ford? That gap is about 1 second. I'm just following his lap, and now come to the end of the Scari. Up to 1.6 now, so I am out of the 1.5 second slipstream range. Lap 7 here, we have Matevs and Adam. I think Matevs has just taken Adam for P3. Going to the chicane, does Adam have a fight back? No. Now P9, P10, Vantage and Buddha are in. Let's see, he's waited here, so back on him again, I'm going to another go. Going towards the chicanes, Vantage going to look to the inside. Not quite. I think Buddha cut the corner there, did he? So he gets a penalty. Now for some reason he tries burning it on the racing line, and that doesn't help him. And that happens. Vantage can't be asked to wait this time, so he fucks off. Buddha's got lovely damage. Lap 8, come down the main straight, trying to open that gap to Meecha. P3 battle is still going on. Adam's looking around the outside, not quite there. Have to wait maybe another lap. Meanwhile, Jay in 5th. Just staying out of trouble. He's made a few places. George goes spinning. Aid and Osbey go past. Vantage 2. Yep. We've got here Duke, Riley and Buddha has pitted. Miles behind now. Lap 9 now, back with battle for second. Matevs and Adam still going at it. While this is going on, Jay is going to catch them up because they're slowing each other down. Adam much more beside him this time, going around the outside. No, gets squeezed out. And now look at that gap, Jay's just there. He's definitely gaining. Lap 9, Osbey comes in the pits again. Not sure why. His softs should have been good for at least another 5 or so laps. Duke also, George has pitted. Has all out. not filling up fully apart from advantage has. Buddha coming around is still miles behind. Lap 10, Matevs makes a bit of a mistake through the chicane there. Loses place to Adam and Jay. So Matevs is obviously feeling lack of grip on those. I think he's on softs. Lap 10 at the end for me. Got a 3-second gap over Mitja. I think he pits this lap as well. Pull over to the right, yes he does. There he goes. So Adam on the final corner, he does not pit. Yeah, I don't think, no. Nor does Jay, nor does Matevs. Oh, we got Osby off. Second Lesmo. Too much curb, cold tyres, unsettled the rear, yeah. And he's got front damage to add to his troubles. Not having a good race, unfortunately for him. Gets everything with George and Duke there, so now down to P10. Lap 11 for myself now, just, you know, tyres are starting to look a bit worn, on the left really especially. But lap times all pretty consistent, 130s, 31s, which is what I want to be doing, especially with fuel saving, so it's not too bad at all. Not being too aggressive in the corners, keep it easy on the power. This car was a bit, could be a bit lively sometimes. So it's P3, well, Adam, Love Island, and Matevs, and then Minigun, Mitja. Come out P5. So yeah, I was pitted again to repair his damage there. Out P11 now, he's right with Buddha, and then just behind them is me. Lap 11, Adam pits. Jay continues, Matevs pits. Matevs saved a bit of fuel with Adam there. Able to gain a little gap on him, or cut the gap down even. Mitja passes him too, so he gets back to P3. Will be technically P2 after Jay pits. Adam leaves the pits. There's that Aid, I think that's Aid in the background, coming down the main straight. Matevs leaves. Does Aid get past him? He's got the speed advantage at the moment. It's a bit close, yeah, I think he does. Yeah, he does. And it's not too good for Matevs. He doesn't really want to be behind Aid, who's now called Honey Badger, as you can also see. Changed his name. Or he lost a name change, I'm not entirely sure. Name change pattern. Yeah. Lap 13 is going to be my pit stop. I was trying to do a 2-stop. Calculated for around 39 laps, so I thought 13, 26, 39 would need to pit again, so 2-stop. It was possible. Had to save a bit of fuel, which I have done. J pits now in P2, so Mitja. Don't know what's going on with the cameras here. I was trying to sort it out, but it was a bit iffy. But anyway, so yeah, Mitja takes P2. Adam coming down the main straight now. Where's Jay? He's just leaving the pits. Matevs is coming. Oh, Matevs has passed Aid. That was quick. But yeah, Jay loses out to both of them. Probably wasn't worth him staying out for another lap. But that's what he did, so yeah. Yeah, about a second or so gap between all 4 of them now. So you got Adam, Matevs, Aid, and Jay. Myself coming down towards Parabolica now. Bit of lifting coast there. So I'm going to pull to the right, get onto some new softs. Another 13 laps. I've got a 20-second lead over Mitja, so it's not quite enough to come out in front of him. I think his pit stop is about 25 seconds altogether. 23, 24, yeah, 25 seconds, 26, and 27 even. See, Michi goes past, flying past. Yeah, he's about 5 seconds down the road, but he's got a, yeah, he's got an extra stop to do, so he's got to gain an extra 20 seconds or 27 seconds or so on track. So he's got a long way to try and catch me. He really needs to pull out a gap here now, if he can on those supers. Very close to the edge of the track there. And so am I. I found this car felt very wide. Really weird. I was in practice sort of last week and it just... I kept going on the grass on the left side all the time. I just don't know why. Just looking through the field, you know, not too much happening. I think Bridie there, he had a load of... well, not much fuel at all, so he's going to have to pit in a minute, I think. And there's Oz. Probably wanted more from this race instead of being stuck in P11. Yeah, P2 on quali as it's going a bit sideways. Let's take a quick look at that. Yeah, a bit too much curb again. But got away with it this time. So Jay's caught up to the back of Aid now. Will they be able to make the move through Curva Grande or not? Let's have a look. Getting closer, pulling to the left. Alongside, out the throttle while he's doing that. Keep your foot planted, son. Never mind. Maybe next lap. As Riley has indeed pitted with 3% fuel there. So Micha leads. Ooh. As I get a bit curb hungry there. Go up on 2 wheels. So the gap is about 5.3. We'll see how that is in about 5 laps time when Micha pits. He ideally wants to get that gap bigger. I got 10 seconds to Adam behind. Is that Aid going in pits? Yes, it was. So Jay gets released to P5. Duke and P7 probably not going to catch Aid, I don't think. It's too far back. So we're going to zoom down lap 17 into the chicane. I think I did a fastest lap here, or I improved on my fastest lap, so I'm going to take you through it. Into the Desmos, keeping fuel mix free here. Don't need too much power really, so I'm just going from corner to corner. And do mode 1 down this short straight towards Ascari. Captain Micha has come down a bit now, 4.8 now. Looking for the service road on the right there, braking on that. Feeds him in nicely, and then keeping it steady. Down the back straight, 2 parabolica again, looking for the 100 wall. See again, I just got on the grass, just a tiny bit there. Kept doing it. So annoying. And then anyway to the line, I'm going to do a 128.8 again, but improved by 700ths. Lap 17, Duke and Buddha pit. Yep. Myself, not myself, no, I know who it was. Meach is coming down the pit straight. Is he going to pass Buddha? I think he is. Yeah. And do I? Just coming out now. I think he keeps to the right hand side. Yeah. Stays nice and out of the way. So get down to 4.1 now to Micha. It's not what he wants. If he wants to try and catch me. End of the lap, 18, George and Oz. Pit. It comes out just in front of Riley. Riley might just get him here. Yes, he does. No, I think George's going to try and catch him very quickly anyway. Okay, Meech's over, well, lap to Osbey now. I'm next. Going through the Lesmos, or going back to Adam, who's gone a bit wide. Cut the chicane, Matev's is all over him now. Looking for the inside, not quite. Let's get a bit wide, a bit of a gap to Jay there, so see what Jay does with that in the next few laps. So we got Vantage and P7 pitting, probably for more fuel. Yep. Well, you probably should change tyres, but more fuel needed. Back to Micha, lap 20. Yep, he's in a pit here. Yes, he does. So, gap down to 3.3. See where he comes out. I think he comes out behind Adam and Tevs. He'll just come down in straight. We're going to change someone else here. We've got George right on the back of Ryan now. As I said, it's going to get very close between these two very soon, and it has. So obviously George pitted a lap ago or so, much fresher tyres. I don't know when Riley pitted, probably, you know, a little decent while ago. So George is going to want to pass him, ideally, maybe into Parabolica or down Main Straight. See what he does if we stick with him here. Riley's desperately trying to keep him out the two, pulling to the right hand side. Ooh, a bit of a lock up from George. No, we'll change it, bloody hell. Adam's got no fuel, he's underfueled again. He's got Micha, yeah, Micha got stuck behind these guys, so he's overtaken the Tevs already. Is he there? Yeah, he's going to have Adam get out of his way. The fuel, Matev's pits with him. And Jay does the same as well. Jay's obviously got a lot less fuel, well, a lot more fuel than these guys, so he can put less in, save him some time. Aid, coming around the final corner, he's going to get past any of those three. Let's have a look. Looking on the position board as well, George has passed Riley, he's now in P8. I should have stuck with that, I've just seen it otherwise. Never mind. Aid is just not quite there, so he stays in P6. Adam, it's alright. Matev's dropped behind Adam a long way and gone behind Jay. It's interesting. Here in lap 22, see Osbey ahead of me still. I couldn't catch him at this point. You know, he was actually going quite well. You know, it shows his potential. I mean, for these last few, like lap 20 to my pit stop on lap 26, I was just seeing Osbey in front of me. Slowly catching, but not very much. You know, he's very on pace with me and Micha. So he could have easily been up there, but without his troubles at the start. And we've got 8 has passed on the test. Don't know what that happened. But it's happened. 8's catching J. We're a bit wide there. Lost a bit of time, yeah. Gap to J's. It's about the same. Adam's trying to race away from these three. Aid's a bit wide on the chicane there. As we skip to the chicane. Matev's dropped off a bit. Coming into a scarring 23. Sales base still there. This, yeah, I cut the corner. Turned just a little too early. And I get a second penalty. The 1 second penalty, I mean, like the second one. So I'm going to burn it into the first braking zone here to allow for the throttle as soon as I come off this corner. Brake a bit early, just let it go down, and yep, just burned it. Didn't lose too much time, as you can see, to Oz. The thing with penalties, you got to burn them as aid pits. So you got to the penalties. You need to burn them in a slow place of the circuit, slow part. In a braking zone or like a slow corner, because then you lose as little time as possible to your opponents. It's always worth trying to look for the slowest part of the circuit. Slowest part of the circuit being that chicane, so that's where I burned it. As Osbey overtakes Riley. Or P10 there. I'm still just in the background, just keeping a close eye on those two. Someone leaving the pits, I didn't quite see who it was. It's Duke. He's going to come in right in the battle with these two. So, yeah, he just slips in behind them in P11. Myself can't quite see me. You can jump aboard with me now. Yes. There you go, I can see those three. So my front row seat battle view of those guys ahead. Obviously I'm not really catching them much because my tyres are pretty dead. Most of them probably newer tyres apart from Riley. Osbey's obviously got new tyres, he's pulled away a bit. Duke's obviously just come out the pits. Gets past Riley there. Lap 26, yeah, I'm going to pit this lap as well, so stay on board for that. Riley cuts the corner and gets reset. So that's where he disappears to. Zoom it down here. On the parabolic car. And then I'm going to pull to the right for the pit lane. Yep, there we go. Yeah, back on the softs. Final stop. And here comes Micha. I've still got 20% to go on fuel, 90, 100. Alright, I'm leaving now. He's already way past the pit lane exit. 7, 8, 9 seconds. I've got green on the wall. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And just over 10. 10.1. 10.2, I think it settles around 10.12. So I'm going to just break into it again a bit back. Yeah, 1.6. 1.6, 10.1 even. So, put a little off again in the Lesmos, on the grass. Obviously come through Lesmo 2, no grip, wall, high wall, he says. Lovely front end damage as Micha laps him again. P9, P10. Duke has caught up with Osbey. Osbey has some damage. Didn't quite clock that on recording the replay, so I didn't look at that, I'm afraid. Must have had it off somewhere though. So that races Duke George pits. Oh no. Stop 5. No idea. Riley pits back there. Tyres, get the fuel. As I pass him on Main Street. Who's that coming up? Pits P10, that is Osberger, so I'm back behind him. Going through Curve Grande into the chicane. And then towards Lasmus, turn 6 and 7. Well, 6 and 7 if you have the main chicane on the main straight, but we don't, so it's turn 4 and 5, I think. So get a bit sideways on the extra Lesmo 2. Go on the AstroTurf, don't really want to do that. That's what you want to try and avoid doing. It's not nice. Towards Ascari. Keeping it tidy. Don't want to overdo it. Especially through the, the massive travel trap, slows you right down. Exit of the Ascari as well, left-hander, you've got to be careful not to run over the Astro, it completely pulls you off that side of the circuit. Same with Parabolica here, you want to, the Astro is as far as you want to go really, otherwise you go over it, you're going to go very wide on the dirt. And we have now Jay on the back of Adam. This battle pretty much lasts, the entirety end of this race. As they go complete side by side. Again, Jay let goes. Or let's go on the throttle of it. Maybe a bit hesitant to go side by side there. But he doesn't gain the position, so Adam takes P3 back, and Tev's in P5 on mediums as well. I don't know if he was trying to go to the end or not, but I don't see how that would work. As Buddha and Riley here had a bit of a kerfuffle. No, Riley just outbrakes himself and he gets reset. Buddha, I think, did the same. He was following Riley, he was behind Riley, and he outbraked himself a bit as well, because he followed Riley off nearly. P7 here. Vantage also outbrakes himself into the chicane and gets reset. So he loses a place to Duke there. George is just in the background catching up. And Osberg a little bit behind, even more. Myself again, still behind him, not really gaining much. I think he cut the chicane there, so he might gain a penalty from that. I don't really know, because we're back with these two, side by side again down the main straight. Is Jay going to keep his foot in it this time? No, he doesn't. So, he stays P4 behind the medic, Adam. So yeah, looking back at that, it does get a penalty for that corner cut. So, shall I think let me overtake him. I didn't really want to, but he kind of just pulls to the side here, burns it. And let's go. So now he's in my slipstream. Coming into Scotty for the 30th time. 10 seconds behind Michester. But that is another 10 seconds he needs to try and gain on me. After he comes out the pits. Vantage pits from P9. Of course, he's only got to run about another 9 laps or so now, so, or is it 10? That's another thing I was thinking at this point, like, am I going to reach lap 40? Or is it just going to end on lap 39? I didn't know, so I had to try and save fuel just in case lap 40 did come around. Micha comes out now. Advantage in front of me. Micha has no one in front of him. Jay once again is alongside Alan, but is he going to let go of the throttle again through Curva Grande? Adam keeps it very, and he does. He lets go again. You're not going to overtake someone by letting go of the throttle. I know you're probably hesitant. Don't be hesitant, you know. There's plenty of space for two cars around there. Definitely there's plenty of space, you know. So coming into Parabolica, I think Banchit is pitted, isn't he? Yeah, he did. So he's not going to be getting out of my way anytime soon unless I can get past him. I think I get past him down here. Gap to me and Micha. Since he is 12 seconds as well. Pretty much stays that, I think, now. I sort of put the fuel mix down, but he then lets go and just lets me go anyway, so yeah, I was pretty happy to stay behind him. Adam now pits because he has no fuel, I assume. Riley comes through, Lesmo. Ooh, that's a bit of a nasty one. Ever so slightly onto the Astro. And it spins him around and around into the wall, and then he just backs it up into a wall on the back. And yeah, that happened. Adam pitting, no fuel, so he's going to fill it up a bit. Jay obviously has now some clean air, so maybe he could gain some time. Aid going down the main straight, not quite enough to get past Adam. Apart from that, not much going on. Duke has no fuel, he's going to need a pit. Love Island as well, no fuel. Lap 33, gap down to 11.5 to Micha. But it's not gaining enough, obviously, to claw back that extra pit stop. Again, the lap time's all in 1:31s, 30s. Excuse me. As Jay pits now, so Matevs on the mediums. Takes third, but he's not got enough fuel to get to the end, so he's going to have to pit again. I think he tried to get to the end, but fuel wouldn't last the extra laps that he was asking for. Jay now leaves the pit lane. And he's actually quite a fair bit ahead of Adam. Adam's got some catching up to do as A pits from P6. Where is Jukey boy? I don't look. So yeah. Ooh, hello, we're car on the wall. That's Matevs. Oh no. Did not need that. Ooh, that's a bit risky bisky there. He got in the way of Buddha. So into the chicane. And mediums just say no. And spin him to the wall, and obviously Buddha's coming up behind. Matevs comes across, obviously realises he's there, and he sort of tries to avoid him, but then Buddha thinks, oh, I'm going to go around him. But they kind of just have that awkward moment where you're sort of like, you're walking and there's another person, you sort of say, oh, after you, and they say, no, after you. So you go, and then they go, and you say, oh, hang on a minute, who's going now? Bit like that. George pitted. Or he's pitting. Duke's pitted. George now leaves in P8, so I'm coming down Main Street just behind him, just there. So Matevs got a bit of damage, he's going to pit now. Quick tyre change and a splash and dash, I assume. Adam and Jay pass him. Adam's closing that gap. Be interesting to see in the final few laps here. Tevs leaves the pit lane ahead of Aid by a fair way. Riley has retired. I don't know if I said this, but he has retired now. He's in the pits. Yeah. Shame, really. Good, yeah. He was having a good little battle with some of these guys at the back. But, obviously, that last crash he had tipped him over the edge. So we have Micha, P2, doing a good job here, especially after round 1, you know. Lap 35. Not really much happens in these dying stages. If you look back on that chicane from my view, if you look in the mirror, you see George, he just spins, and that's what I saw when I was driving. Yeah, he just got a bit too hungry on the curb, lost the rear into the wall. Lovely front damage in these last few minutes. But it gets in the way of Jay and Adam here, so this battle is really heating up now. P3 battle for the final podium position. Adam obviously was here in P2 last week, or last time out, not last week, 2 weeks ago, or last time out, so he's going to want to get back on there. Any chance to keep his championship hopes, you know, alive, pumping, whatever, close. He's going to want to get past Jay, but then Jay also, you know, he did a good job. P4, I think he took home in the last round, so he's going to want to try and close the gap on Adam. Lap 37. Nothing really happened to anybody. Lap 38, nothing again really happened. And coming to lap 39 now. Timer is at 140, lap is 130. I'm going to have to do another lap. Lap 37 though, Adam made a bit of a mistake into a Shikari and completely bottles his chances of catching Jay. So here we go, timer is at 52:53. I cross the line to do 40 lap 40. Meech is coming across now, but he just misses out, so he's going to finish on lap 39. But a solid job from you, Meecha, Osbey finishing P9, George P10. I'm sure these guys will want more starting higher up. Jay takes it home in P3. Adam couldn't really close the gap in those last few laps, so he takes P4. Matevs P5. Yeah, he could have had a P3 or 4 maybe. Aid P6. Good drive. My turn next across the line, as well as I think it was Duke. Sorry, I didn't see you. Vantage and the last car to across the line. P8. So another victory for me, keeping my championship lead. Micha P2, J P3. Good job there. It's going to be a good battle between you and Adam, I think. Matevs, he's going to definitely gain some points there. Aid, solid in P6, coming from the near back. Duke, P7, and having a recovery, I think you did. Advantage as well, you know, your troubles at the start. Points wise here, 20-point lead over Adam. I don't know why it says fast lap for me. Osby got it on lap 36, so yeah, pretty close battles throughout the board here. Yeah, hope this is a good one. Again, long video I know, but gotta show some of the good bits of the race. Catch you next time in, or at Spa in the GTR's 2016 version. Goodbye.